Hey guys, this is Vanazra, and I'm gonna be talking about the current state of Roblox. Know that everything I say in this video is just my opinion, and if you like any of these games or things, that's totally fine. I've had some fun with these myself. One of the most popular games right now in Roblox is called Steal a Brainrot, which I'm sure most of you know. As of writing this script for the video, it has almost 7 million players, which is more than Grow Garden currently. The audience of Brainrot is children, and it doesn't have a good impact on kids. I mean, it's literally in the name, Brainrot. And it's just unfunny AI slop. On the Roblox game page, you just have to look at the first row of games, and they're all either copies of Brainrot, which by the way, I will get to the copy games in one of the next points. I'm gonna show you some of the games that show up on the first row of games. Steal a Brainrot, My Singing Brainrot, Catch and Feed a Brainrot, 2-Player Steal a Brainrot, and Build a Brainrot. Now I wanna say that these games weren't even far apart. They were all either next to each other or a few games apart. Even some games that originally have nothing to do with Brainrot have it now. This game called Lucky Block Tower now has a Brainrot update. There are way more games than just this that come up on the Roblox games page, but I'm not gonna list them all. At least a positive for Steal a Brainrot is that it's fun to hear kids scream.
Please!
Something that ties in with Brainrot games are poor quality slop games. These types of games are the one where the developer spends a few days max to create a game. Graphics basically non-existent, using a clickbait title or a title that's trendy like obby for free rewards. Or these Brainrot games that I talked about. Basically trend hopping games that don't take effort to make and probably use code written by ChatGPT just to get some quick bucks in. Which is sad because there are too many of these games and they overshadow actually good games. Are you telling me that Steal a Brainrot deserves those 7 million players more than, let's say, Arsenal or Devils of Creation? I actually had to search through my favorites just because I couldn't find a normal good quality game from the amount of slop on the games page. Okay, I'm gonna try this game called Obby for free rewards. Now, these types of games always existed. It's just that now it's like more clickbaity type games. So I'm gonna see. Okay, I want this, the banana. Anyway, so what these games do now, no one wants to play this game, this boring obby just to get a reward. So many people are going to buy this or the Skip's Cage or Rebirth things like Magic Carpet. Like skip to the end is like 90% off, and this is also probably a lie. It's probably never been more than 100 Robux. The Magic Carpet costs 75 Robux, and that's literally all you have to do with the Magic Carpet is just go to the end. It's basically also a skip, so they want you to spend Robux, but I'm pretty sure also how Roblox works. If a premium user goes and plays your game like this guy right here, this girl, you earn money as long as they're in there. So there's actually more games, more examples. So this video right here by my friend Keyhit, shout out to him. This is another type of thing people do, so you gotta pay 25 Robux, so for join any player. So you expect to buy the game and then you can join any player. So you spend 25 Robux and you go in and you basically, there's like a loading time until you can actually join player or something, or you like type in a player and then you like have to wait for it to join, but it never actually joins. And it says reach the top to speed up loading times. And as you can see, it's also an obby. So yeah, you pay 25 Robux to get in the game, and the game's a scam. If you play the game as a premium user, the creator gets paid because a premium user is playing the game. That's just how monetization works in Roblox. And the obby obviously does not speed up the time, it's also a scam. So check out Keyhit's video. The link will be in the description. We all go back to Roblox games that we haven't played in many years to feel nostalgia and recapture our childhood. Usually most games we revisit are intact with barely any changes since we last played. Do any of you remember this game called Speedrun 4? It was made in 2014 and it has been relevant for many more years to come and has 1.6 billion visits. If you ever went back to revisit it, as many of you have, including me, it was normal, but that changed. Alright, so you wanna, join Speedrun 4 and, recapture your childhood. As you can see, it's been updated recently this month, so I'm gonna show you the disappointment. What's different is, if you were to join this game for the first time since it updated, you wanna do your level, and this right here, there will be a wall here. It will be closed off. You would not be able to go and do the level. You know why? Because it will instruct you to go to this guy and get a pet. Like, why? Now, they add gambling to Speedrun 4. And you actually cannot play the game unless you buy a pet. I can't show you that. I don't feel like going and making an alt just to show you. I have it. I unequipped it. At least you can do that. And yeah, in every single level, there's this guy. If you click event, there's a battle pass. If pets weren't bad enough, there's a battle pass. So you have all of these tiers with these donuts, and I don't really know how you even collect them. And yeah, you also have this. I forgot to say, so it's also gonna tell you to sell your energy, and selling your energy gives you money. So you just basically run and then sell your energy to buy pets. Yeah, and look, you can buy pets. This game just turned into those modern slop games, and I was gonna do a separate video about this, or like old, it's not really retro, but old games that got ruined. If you know of any, please tell me in the comments because I might make a separate video. Naturally, whenever something starts getting popular, there will be thousands plus people trying to rip off whatever is popular and trendy. That's also the case for Roblox games. Grow Garden is the most popular Roblox game and is the game with the highest peak of concurrent players, so of course people want to capitalize from it. This picture is what happens when you search Grow a Blank. Most of these games have thousands of players, as you can see, and they all look the same. Now these Grow a games were all over the game page some time ago, but currently I can't find any of them on the game page itself, but they were all over it. They got replaced by these Brainrot Games. Not only are they copying the game, but almost all new Roblox games copy the style of Grow a Garden, that being the all-over style design. I want to call this the retro slop style, but I feel like I'll get tons of dislikes because that word has become so misused recently. Yes, old Roblox games had studs of course, but they didn't have studs on all sides and on every object for the most part. And it just looks ugly and boring when it becomes overused like it is now. All of these low-quality games that I talked about earlier have this style. One of the most notable Steal a Brainrot copies is Steal a Baddie. This isn't just a copy, but it's also problematic because it features sexualized characters. This game would be alright, I guess, if they added a minimum age to play this game, but no, it's for everyone. I'm pretty sure that this game got banned once, but for whatever reason it returned a bit ago, and it's still up for all ages to play. We all know that the Roblox Hatch event was a failure. Personally, I found it fun at the start, but after the first egg prize, it got dreadful. I made a video about me recording the last moments of the hatch while also commenting my thoughts. First of all, a dev known as the official Teddy got invited to RDC 2025 and also worked on the hatch as a dev. Why is this a problem? Well, it's because Teddy creates online dating games for kids and has done many inappropriate things on the platform. If you want more info about the Teddy controversy, I suggest watching this clip by Green Lego Cats 123 because there is too much to get into right now. Teddy has been banned before this a couple of times, so it's just wild to me how Roblox invited this guy to work on the hatch and not expect some drama to happen considering Teddy's games and Roblox history. Many Roblox games have opted out from the hatch event because of this. Those being Pressure, Piggy, Local Official, Untitled Tag Game, Doors, Night Fox, Survive the Job Application, Find the Pandas, Untitled Squid Game, Eat a Huge Donut, and 3008. You know how the Roblox Classic event had everything but actual classic games? Because apparently Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense is classic, right? Well, that was nothing compared to the hatch. Coming back to earlier points, if you went to the hatch games list, it's all just Brainrot games made in 3 days. The copies that I talked about, basically everything I talked about in this video, they were the main type of games featured on the hatch. Many games featured in the hatch didn't have any type of hatch announcement, and I remember playing some super linear games and still somehow not being able to find eggs. My friend Reese said that some games don't even add the eggs. If this is true, I don't think it's possible for Roblox to make a worse event in the future. Imagine getting the opportunity to be in an official Roblox event and you just don't care enough. Also, some games had the egg right next to you when you join, and that made doing the event super boring. In the hatch lobby, eggs spawn every 5 or so minutes. I can't remember, but many players just ended up waiting in the lobby to collect all the eggs instead of actually playing the games, which shows how bad the event was. Alright guys, that was it for this video. Let me know what you think of the current state of Roblox. I know that none of these things matter for some people, like young children, but I literally only play 2 Roblox games because I go onto the games page and just scroll and everything is just horribly made games, and I don't end up playing anything. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.